Good girl. Crud. 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 What'd you burn? The lid to this Tupperware because I turned the wrong burner on. I tried to put this water on to boil in the back, but I turned this front burner on here and it was touching.
Oh, I've done that before.
So
studying's not going as well as you're hoping?
No, I've like done all the studying, I think, and I think I've covered all of the material that we covered in class for PChem, but I'm not totally sure. So I sent it into the chat like. Because I know if I fail the exams, it's going to be my fault for being lazy during all this time when I should have been studying.
So you pretty much just worried about like which exam you should be studying for at this point?
It's more like I wish I had some knowledge of what to do with either exam.
I'm here to be your rubber duck.
Rubber duck roommate.
Ducky reporting for duty.
Aww. I don't care. It's whatever. Don't know what to do. She was getting pretty irked at our professor during office hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like, I just don't understand the importance of memorizing this material.
That always makes it so irritating. I'm like, oh, you should have learned this like last year in your last class.
More about drinking, and I know a lot about the effects of drinking on the body. Kind of expected. Baylor's super hard. Yeet.
Oh, shoot. Watching?
Oh, because it's in person.
Yeah. So I'll just watch it online. My laptop anyways. So I'll just be able to do it here. I just kind of prefer being the woo. Pasta. I had to kick you out of your upstairs spot.
Paige, I swear to God.
Yeah, I heard everything smells really good.
Also, there's butter in it.
Nah.
Once again, who's really gonna watch my vlogs? Just me.
And a lot of people that say I are also watching them.
I haven't checked the view counts since like I post them, so I'll have to. I know that today I'm gonna try to take the like once it opens, not before 5 because apparently then I'll get an automatic 0 because I was gonna 0 anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna take that this evening, and then after I take it, I think I'm gonna do. Actually, I have a ceremony to attend at like 7:45 virtually, But then after that, I also have to do some like lab computations for my lab at 4 p.m. tomorrow. But before that, I have my exam for PChem at 9:35 in the morning tomorrow.
Pepper jack cheese. I need some straight pepper jack cheese.
Wherever I want. This is the greatest. Should we open something? You think it's gonna set off the alarm?
No.
Should I just let it burn off? I'm so tired, bro. I'll just keep cooking, and if the alarm goes off, I'll cry into your arms. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's fine.
You know, that's fair.
But this one, I'm like, okay, we're gonna be
Suffer and then die, and then suffer in the afterlife.
pretty much.
Physically violent eggs. Cheesy eggs. Cheese eggs.
We can play video games.
This is a place of work. I know.
3.
Yeah, I know I said that it was 2. Well, it's just cheese. It's just like diluted cheese. It looks like a blob. Wait, is this on camera? Can I show what a blob this looks like? It looks like an alien. Eggs on toast, bro. You're really living the college experience. And I was like, bro. I was. Yes, that's true.
1998.
What?
1998.